Welcome to Bubbles and Breakdowns, a space for you to show up as your beautifully imperfect self, where we dive into the good, the bad, and the bubbly. I'm Katrina.
And I'm Ashley. And today we're diving into a topic that is incredibly close to my heart. Mostly because my calendar looks like a game of Tetris played by a toddler. And to be honest, if I see one more influencer telling me to maximize my productivity by waking up at 4 a.m., drinking green juice, and journaling for 2 hours before anyone else even breathes, I'll probably lose my mind.
Me too.
Who has the time for that or the energy? Today we're keeping it real, and we're talking about true productivity isn't about doing more things faster. It's about doing the right things so you actually have a minute to breathe. Pour a glass of something sparkling and enjoy the life you're working so hard to build.
Amen.
Amen, sister.
You know, like I do, the 5 a.m. club is a thing with like the CEO mentality.
If I don't get that extra hour, 5 a.m. means nothing. Like
I
I'd
agree.
rather go to bed a little later, to be honest.
Yes.
At least that's how I am better.
Night owl.
Kind
Yes.
of.
Yes. If I wake up in the morning, I literally am like half brain, whatever. So It's more about how do we get more out of like during the day and what we're going through a normal course of our lives. And I think we've done a little bit to kind of break down these quote unquote life hacks and strategies of how we can streamline things, how we can not waste our time, our money, resources, how it helps us travel better. And then honestly, like boost our moods when maybe we're feeling a little junky.
Absolutely. We are opening our brains to you today.
Yes.
And might find some scary things in there.
I know. It's like a little bit like caution. These are two moms, but also self-proclaimed type A type moms. And so
buckle up.
But also like, I really hope that for those of you who are like, I've been struggling with exactly said thing, that maybe something we share inspires you and you're like, oh, I needed that. And you can walk away and be like, I'm about to hack my life and get a little bit of time back or a little bit of sanity.
Hack away.
Yeah. What a joy.
What a joy.
So let's talk about the one resource that we cannot make more of, and that's time.
Time after time.
What is it? It floats through the hourglass like the days of our lives.
Yeah. Time is so... Where do the days go? Like,
I know.
I was just listening to some influencer she raised 4 little kids. She's still a stay-at-home mom now. But she's like, I literally have like now these open hours till like 8 a.m. to 2.
Without the kids.
But she's like, where does it go? It's a time suck because we do have so much to get done.
Yeah.
Especially, I think, in this day and age where we're trying to up it, go.
Yeah.
And you're right. These kind of influencer mentalities of just like, yeah, you can do it all. Yeah, fit it in. That
3 a.m. wake up.
Yes. That you're just literally like, we need these hacks
I agree.
to save us, especially in the time area.
I agree. So I'm going to start with one, Ash, that's about my work schedule, because also with not just my home schedule, but my work schedule can get sucked up in calls. There's days where I'm like, how did they fit 9 calls into an 8-hour workday? I don't know, but we did it. And maybe I was able to eat, or maybe I had to go off camera to eat.
Right. No bathroom breaks.
Right. Or you're like, I'm running late. Like it can be nuts. And so I have developed over the past probably 2 years, a Friday task that I do that looks at the coming up week, and any free time I grab and I put it as working time. And then I create my to-do list for that working time. So creating focus time blocks or even lunchtime running or exercising, like I will block off time to go, when can I get a longer run in that week, whether it's on a lunch break or in the morning before I start my work day. And I just block it. And like, it's a gift because then I go into the week feeling way more balanced.
Totally. And I think the key to what you're doing there is if you don't get those times for things that are important to you, it's going to creep into your family life.
Yes.
And then the stress, the pressure is just going to erupt.
Yes.
So you need those times within your day. And that's a struggle because these calls, right? I used to be there too, right? And you're just like, but there are those days where you're literally just like, how you don't want it to creep over. So I love that you do that though, because I think that's really important to just like anchoring then your weekend, right? That you're like, okay, we're going in
and
have
next
my
week I've
family
got
time.
my time and I've got focus time for work projects because if you're on calls all day, guess what? You're going to have to boot up your laptop on the couch.
I have to do my real job now.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
I'm glad we were able to talk about all this, which is part of the job too. But you're like, I've got deliverables.
Yeah, unless it's a workshop call, which it's not always. So then another one for planning. So that's kind of like my Friday, Ashley. But Sundays, I look at the week ahead for personal calendars. And we have a big dry erase board with the days of the week. And on the top part, we have the activities. And on the bottom part, we have meal planning. And so the meal planning is my daughter's lunches and then our dinners and what the plan is for. So if we're going out to a fast food place, that gets put on there, birthday parties. We know how that culture is right now. Their swimming lessons, their soccer practice, whatever that is, it gets all populated. My work trips. And so it's there physically. And then that also triggers me to have discussions with my daughter. Like, what do you want to eat? Let's pull up the school lunch calendar. Let's pick our favorite things that week.
That is so smart because I feel like sometimes they look surprised.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, you don't want the same sandwich you've been eating for the last month? She's like,
no, mix it up, Mom.
I'm like, and then I'm caught off guard and I'm like, hot lunch it is. Like, let's go.
Yes. But like I always tell my daughter, like, you have to pick 2 hot lunches a week just so that she's comfortable with it, but also relieves a little pressure.
Totally.
From me.
And pressure.
And they're reasonable.
And pressure from the backpack that weighs 300 pounds that's on these kindergarten shoulders.
I know.
Too much.
Anyway, so that's a couple. My time ones.
I love it. So my next one is a little, I don't know, not as thought out, but kind of. But just a word of advice. Always get gas when you don't want to. Mm-hmm. Because for some reason, this just like stuck with me because how many times you're coming home and you're like, oh, no, tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Tomorrow's probably going to rain.
Yeah.
Or the pump you go to is going to be out of order.
Yeah.
Or for some reason, it's always happened to me in the universe. It's like, Ashley, just do it when you don't want to in the first place. And then you're just like set.
Yeah. Or like all of a sudden you're taking a longer trip into the city and you're like, oh, wait, why do I have less than quarter of a tank?
But I also
Surprise.
am that person, like I can't go past a quarter.
I don't either.
I literally, I think I've seen the gas light go on my car twice.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever have.
Ever.
Maybe once.
I can't, like it pains me.
It's so funny. I know.
So get gas when you don't want to.
Get gas when you don't want to.
That's all I got to go. Okay, this is one of my favorite ones. And it's kind of like, duh, we all know this. But it saves me so much time that like it. And I don't know if it's because like I'm not firing on all cylinders first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
But lay out those outfits the night before for everybody.
Yep.
It goes so fast. If you're like, oh, all of a sudden breakfast took 10 more minutes than it should or whatever. I just realized it's like, oh. Then my daughter also can see what she's wearing. And if she wants to give me input the night before.
Oh, does
I've
she
already
ever,
done
right?
that.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we are all in agreement here.
Yes.
Of this is what's going on. And it seriously saves me way more time than I thought I ever would. And it's so simple.
This might be one that I'm going to take because I actually have quite a bit of arguments over what clothes are going on my daughter's body. And it is a stress-inducing experience for the entire house, not just for her, for the entire house. It sucks us. And so I might try to do the night before.
Totally. And it's just like when they're putting their pajamas on,
yes,
you go in and you're like, okay, let's get your outfit. So
I
it's
love
like
it.
Kind of like they're
and then
changing.
they don't have to think about it when they're foggy in the morning.
Totally.
It's a great hack.
It really just like saves me all the time.
So sticking with clothes, you had another one that I also am going to steal.
This like, again, is the best thing. So in our previous house we were very, very lucky. Our washer and dryer was on the top floor. Mm-hmm.
So much easier.
I didn't have to like transport laundry anywhere except for like kitchen towels, which like who cares,
Big deal.
Right?
Yeah.
So now in my newer home, our laundry is by the garage, like on the first floor. So it's like, okay, like how do I, okay. And backstory too, when I had my daughter, I had mommy thumb.
Ouch.
For those of you who don't know that is, first of all, the name sucks. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be like, oh, I've got mommy thumb. Like I sound like, I don't know. It's
a very
weird,
sad person.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I have mommy thumb. So basically it's like overuse of your thumbs and those ligaments and
they get stressed.
You're very stressed and very inflamed to the point where it's like, I went to the orthopedic guy, surgeon, whatever title they have. And they're like, okay, you can do like 3 different routes, anti-inflammatories. I was like, I've already taken Motrin. you can have a cortisone shot. I was like, that freaks me out. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then surgery. So like those were my routes, right? So like literally I did the anti-inflammatories. I had wrist guards or braces or whatever. So at night I would be wearing wrist braces and a mouth guard. And like I was styling.
Yeah.
Let me
You
tell
were
you.
in your mom era.
I had all my guards on, wrist guards, mouth guard, all the things. But anyway, and like, so ever since then I was like, okay, I've had like carpal tunnel. And I'm like, there's got to be an easier way than bringing a laundry basket up and down the stairs. I feel like I'm going to drop it because my strength is just not what it used to be.
Yes, it's weak.
So I've been using IKEA bags.
Which are fantastic.
They're
and humongous.
huge. And I feel like for those of you who've never seen one, it's like a big blue bag with these yellow straps.
It's flexible, but it's not fabric.
Exactly. It's and like they remind me too of those of you who don't know IKEA bags, like the Costco bags. They're huge. So I literally will I'll bring all the laundry down in them, fold it
Because you can sling it over your shoulder.
Yeah, I put it over my shoulder,
not your wrist. Right.
Shoulder. There's also a handle.
Yeah.
Like a shorter strap. And it just makes my life 20 times easier.
I think it's great. And honestly, like I have the old style plastic, white, tiny little, piddly laundry basket that it's very uncomfortable to walk down
Totally.
with. So yeah, this is a great hack.
It's my fave.
It's a great hack.
And it also doesn't fit like on stairs. It's like too wide in your arms. Aren't you kind of like ping ponging? Like
a little bit. And a little bit.
All right. IKEA bags for the win.
This was another one that you had that I had never thought of. And I want to know more about this.
Oh, so we call it the magical basket.
I already love the name.
Actually, I just made that up today. And all it is, I got so sick of like, oh, this thing belongs upstairs. This thing belongs upstairs every night when I'm picking up.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm going to start just putting it all in this little magical basket by the stairs that I can go up one time.
Yeah. It's like a junk drawer.
Yes. The traveling junk drawer. 100%. Or it's like, a leotard or a pair of tights or like whatever.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden then it just ends up in a pile.
Yeah.
That like never makes it upstairs.
Like,
or I'm running upstairs a million times where I'm just like, I can't.
You're like, how did Flopsy come down the stairs? And then you learned that your son threw it over the banister.
Exactly. And you're like, no. So we keep the magical basket.
I love that.
That I can bring up one time a night or one time a week, depending how full.
Yes, exactly.
And then at least like things that go back upstairs will get back up there.
It's a great strategy.
But at my discretion.
Yes, I love it. So I have a similar one, but it's more about everything that comes home in our school backpacks. It's all the artwork. It's all their papers. And when they come home, like I do not have energy to look through it and make decisions.
The amount of papers.
Yes.
We could have a forest.
I know. I have a huge Rubbermaid storage container already filled with my quote unquote favorites, which I'm going to have to go through and actually pick my real favorites. But so I stack it in this one little section on our back bar in our kitchen, and it gets monstrous sometimes. And I will not do it until I'm in the right frame of mind.
Oh yeah, you have to be.
Yeah, and I will go through and curate and
no
cull down.
kids can be present.
No kids can be present. No one can see that their one little googly-eyed monster that didn't look good is in the garbage.
Or a worksheet that's half filled that no one even saw that they did during quiet time.
Exactly.
It's no longer
like
there.
Sometimes just a piece of paper with scribbles on it is literally what's in this stack. And so yes, I throw that out and then I bring it down to another place where I sit it and then I go through it again before it makes it to the box. So
we've got the sorting phase, the storage phase.
It's sorting phase, holding phase, and then finally the storage phase for all of these.
Got some phases. I do something similar too, but like I do not get to it as much as I should until my husband's like, Ash,
this is getting out of
control. This is leaning tower of paper.
I know.
Like let's.
I know. And it's funny because both you and I are the ones in charge of making the decisions. Because I'm going to tell you what, Matt does not want to have to deal with it because he wants to kind of keep everything. He's like, but he tried hard. I'm like, I let it go. Like,
and I think Brad would throw it all out.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Just be like, see ya. And I'm like, oh wait, but this
angel
love monster they made for Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
Or like,
it is so funny. But truly, I like these because it's not time. It's like time, sorting, organization, cleaning. You know, we've got a lot more, but these are the ones that came up for us as we were preparing. And so hopefully those help some folks. The next one's more about not wasting resources. And I put this together initially because I kind of feel like I have inherited the trauma of my grandmother going through the Depression, that like I have this like moral obligation to use everything that I buy, especially as it pertains to food.
But I love that.
It's a good thing.
I waste so much, not intentionally.
It just happens because you forget about it.
Yes. And I think I overbuy. Because like when I grew up, like we didn't always have, we had food, but it was just kind of like, it wasn't thoughtful meals, I think.
Sure.
So I think I'm like, oh, I need like plan B, plan C.
Yes.
And
then you
then
get all the veggies and then that cucumber rots in the bottom of your drawer before you can eat it. Yeah. So the first one I have for like some cooking hacks I have to give this as an homage to my mom. We have what's called garbage soup and garbage omelets. So what's so funny, this wasn't planned, but this morning I made a garbage omelet. I looked in the fridge and we're really low on vegetables right now, but we had zucchini. And then there was this one sad little Roma tomato just hanging out in there. And I was like, okay, zucchini and tomatoes, not my favorite omelet, but I'm going to saute some onion. I'm going to put a little diced ham in there, and I'm going to top with this feta cheese that's left over from avocado toast that Matt made me for Mother's Day, which was delicious. And all of a sudden I have this like glorious garbage omelet, which was not planned going into it, but it's like, what do I have? What do I need to get rid of? And if you ask Matt, I will build entire meals around things that need to be used. Yes.
Yeah.
So like if I have strawberries that are about at the end where, you know, my kids are not going to be able to eat them in time before they go bad, I put them on a pan and I freeze them individually, and then that goes in a bag for smoothies. Same thing with leftover bananas. I cut them up, freeze them, put them in containers. Now they're ready for smoothies. So I think for me, it's like whatever is going bad, I just try to develop a strategy. And sometimes it's even just like my lunch. If I have a break during the day, I'll make a garbage bowl, which is literally just all the vegetables, some type of protein on top. Sometimes I'll just cook a couple eggs and put that on top, and that's my lunch, you know? So I cook inspired by what needs to be used.
I love that. I feel like I've heard a lot of people doing that too for garbage salads.
Yes, throw it in.
It's just like, okay. Yeah. I mean, like I've seen everything in a salad, so it definitely works that way too.
And you're going to learn what doesn't work pretty quick.
Totally.
Anyway, so try it out. Like make your little garbage soup or omelet or salad.
I'm doing it for sure.
So the other one I had for not wasting resources is my, I would say, stellar customer service complaint track record.
She's a complainer, folks.
I am. I'm maybe a Karen when it comes to customer service. I'm not proud of it, but like I'm not proud of the fact that I may be a Karen, but I'm very kind. I will say this. If I get something that didn't work the right way or had like, you know, you get a beautiful piece of framed artwork and then there's like a chip in the frame, you know, I'm not like, oh, I'll just put marker on it and deal with it. I'm like, oh, we're going to call Smallwoods right now.
Oh,
and
they
we're going to fix
it.
This.
They need to make it right.
Yes. And so I have had such a track record. I have a vanity that had cracks in the paint that they somehow procured the paint for it, and they sent it to me and they gave me a discount. You know, the discounts, the refunds, I will just say, when you talk about money and resources, when something shows up, like I just had a bag of $3 Epsom salt show up broken in a box from Amazon, and I let them know and they refunded me $3. I kept the salts. Some of them got thrown away, but I'm like, it's just worth that step to me. Totally. Where I'm like, you know what? I paid for this. I want to make sure I got what I paid for. And so instead of being like, oh, I'm just going to let it go and it's not worth my time, I typically will try to fight the fight.
Totally. And I think a lot of companies like to know.
They do want to make it right, because you don't want to have a bad opinion walking around out there.
There is one thing that I kind of wish I would have just fought the fight on recently, and I know I would have been refunded, but we got like a thing of chips. They're not Pringles, but they're like Pringles.
Yeah,
just a different brand.
Good brand.
Good Life or something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They were all cracked.
Yeah, that happened to me too when I ordered them. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, these had to have been like shaken up.
Yeah. What child grabbed this in the store?
Right. Or just like, however their shipping is, like reconsider that configuration, or retest.
Or packaging.
Yes. Right. Yes. Exactly. So I like might still do that. But at the time I was just like, whatever. And my kids are like,
they're like eating these teensy little like fake Pringle pieces.
Which is, again, fine. But it's certain things where it's like they probably would like to know that, especially a place like Target, where I think they like kind of aim to please.
Yeah, I agree. So anyway, sometimes it's worth the struggle. Sometimes it's not. So yeah, you had another one.
Yeah, speaking of bananas. So and again, this isn't under not wasting resources, but sometimes they get wasted. But they don't, because I always make banana bread. But my family will eat bananas probably twice a day. Like we got some breakfast bananas.
Right.
We got some peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
I love it.
Like that's like our jam. My husband, when we have time, we do a ton of juices, and they're usually spinach, because my little guy, that's the only time he'll eat a vegetable is in a juice.
Yeah.
Spinach, banana, mango, frozen mango, and orange. Like
Delish.
always hits, right?
Delish.
And
so you'll use a lot of bananas.
we use a lot of bananas.
But you're buying two.
I buy 2 sets. So I buy the ones we're going to eat now, and then I buy a green one. A green
then it's gonna
bunch. So then by the end of the week, when I'm like, oh, I'm out of bananas. No, you're not. Because you're so smart that you're proactive in buying the green ones that are already ripe for yourself.
I love it. And kind of in the same vein of being prepared for like when your bananas go bad, so to speak, we have names that Matt and I tell each other: backup king, backup queen. I will say his king title. Sorry, Matt. It's not as strong as my queen title.
It's a little premature to call him a king.
It's a little like you might be a prince. You might be a duke. We're not sure yet. Court jester. I'm kidding. Love you, babe. But no, it's everything has a backup. Like toilet paper, you better believe we got a backup. Ziploc bags. It's laundry detergent. It's laundry fabric sheets. It's toothpaste, deodorant, all the things. And I think it just saves you that stress, especially like how many times have you been packing for a trek and you're like, oh, I'm out of toothpaste, so this just helps me feel confident.
I feel like I'm definitely a backup queen, but like I'm buying in bulk. So I always have backup because Costco is my bread and butter.
Your savior.
I just love it. But I'm always a 2 detergent girl, laundry detergent, because I do so much laundry. To run out, to be like, I can't wash these socks tonight. It's just like, no, I can't. It's just too much for me.
I get it. So I think we have a couple more like food resource ones. So this one's kind of goofy, but this, I got onto dates during my Whole30 lifestyle years ago as I was on my fertility journey. I know. I love dates.
Love dates.
Number one, not just because they add sweetness, which is the whole purpose intent of what I'm going to share with you guys, but they have fiber, they have vitamins and minerals that are really, really, really good for you and your children. And so I buy a big pack of medjool pitted dates and I soak them in water, and then I Vitamix them with water and it turns it into a date paste, and I put them in these like silicone baby food containers in my freezer, and I can scoop them for smoothies or like homemade barbecue sauce to sweeten a homemade barbecue sauce, or in like a teriyaki chicken stir fry if you need an extra sweetness. Like anything that you need a healthy sweetener, the date paste, my favorite.
I love it.
Yeah.
I might do that.
It's delish.
I feel like so we buy the dates, Costco again.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not getting any kickbacks, but Costco, if you want to sponsor us, please feel free. But I get a huge thing, but there's pits in there, so easy to remove.
Yep.
But I am such a peanut butter girl in the
inside
date,
of it. Yes.
And then I do like 1 or 2 chocolate chips.
It's the best.
It is like a Snickers.
It's so good.
It's so good.
And by the way, there's a company that makes those as a snack. It's already prepackaged, but why even bother? Because you save so much money. I know. Delish. Muy delicioso.
So another time saver that I just realized, I was always like, oh, I want shredded chicken for this or that. And like, I feel like I would always just like bake chicken breasts, right?
Right.
I just discovered you can throw them in a crock pot.
Yes.
With some bone broth.
Delish.
And like, then just shred them in 2 hours.
And then you can season them however you want.
Exactly. Like I've been doing actually something I like love. I've been doing ranch seasoning.
Yum.
Little bit of bone broth, whatever. Garlic powder, salt, pepper, let them season. And then I will shut them up, add in Greek yogurt, a little of the primal buffalo sauce.
Oh yeah. Healthy.
And then a little more ranch per your taste.
Yeah.
And then it's a like
buffalo chicken
dip.
Yeah. Delish.
Amazing. So it's just easy. All right. Well, to round us out for this, not wasting resources / I guess food, because it's all food related. We are a big Culver's kids meal family.
Yes.
I don't know if you're familiar. Culver's is the superior fast food in my opinion.
It's higher quality.
It is. And I feel like everywhere food is expensive these days. I feel like the other night we got fast food somewhere. I don't even remember where it was, but it was like $50. And I was like, $50?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Like, I guess I won't get a drink next time. Or like, right, whatever. You're trying to figure out these shortcuts. But the Culver's kids meal, like enough food for an adult.
It's a lot. Yeah.
And everyone gets a free ice cream.
I mean, that's the best part. I mean, let's be honest, that chocolate frozen custard.
Oh my gosh.
It's like my dreams are made of that.
If you don't want it, guess what? You save them and come back and
you can come back and get it again.
Like, so all summer for like kids want ice cream.
Yeah.
You got free ice cream.
I love this. I love this for you. I love that you live close to one too.
I know.
So it's a little bit out of our way, but I do enjoy a frozen custard. Okay.
Same.
So now we're going to talk a little bit about travel.
Travel gets intense.
It does. I mean, especially like I do a lot for work, and one of my biggest work hacks helps me so much when I'm traveling to the airport. There is a specific gate at the Chicago O'Hare Airport. I'm going to shout out to Gate B9 Starbucks. All right. You know who you are.
Gate B9.
Baby nut. Okay. They run a tight ship.
Wait, is that by the Frontera?
No, that is a different terminal. I love Frontera though. No, so this is at the United Terminal, and it's right before you go down to Seagates when you have to go down the escalator to go in that beautiful, like lit up the rainbow tube
place.
Yes. So order ahead, Gate B9, because you want to know what? The line is always out.
Insane. But okay, question. How far in advance? Because there's still... It's
right
not like
when you park your car. So I also park. That's another life hack. Pay for parking if you travel for work, and let your company pay for parking. Do not Uber. I do not like to Uber. I've had some pretty traumatic experiences that I'm like, my sanity and comfort is so worth it.
And my favorite thing is you can go at your own speed.
Yes.
Like there's always going to be traffic, but it's like, don't you want to... I love it too. You can just get in, get out, and go.
And you're not like stuck in a car for 45 minutes with a person you don't know, and their car might smell, and their windshield wipers don't work, and it's raining, and
or they're talking to you too much, or they're talking on their Bluetooth, and you're just like, I didn't sign up for this.
I'm sorry, rideshare PTSD is what I've got going on. I mean, yes, I use it all the time for short trips, for longer trips anyway. So no, the great thing is I park my car, I submit my order ahead. And then as I get through security, I have TSA, I go pretty quick, and then I can pick it up. And I'm going to tell you what, I feel like a boss bee walking up and being like, oh, is this for me?
It's like,
and like
that lady?
Yeah. And like, I feel like angels are behind me and the sun is shining on my face. And I just feel so like my food is ready. I've got my egg bite and I've got my shaken espresso, and life is beautiful. So that is my travel tip.
See ya.
Order ahead. Order ahead.
I love it.
So yeah, and then you had some for your kiddos, and I have a similar.
For sure. We got go bags in this house.
This one is genius.
So I feel like everyone,
kids.
everyone I think probably knows what a go bag is. I feel like the biggest thing people had a go bag for is when you were pregnant.
Yes.
And everyone's like, pack that hospital stay maternity bag, because you never know when you got to go.
Exactly.
Right?
Get ready.
And so we have a kids go bag, and things include snacks, diapers, little toys that I get in, what is it called?
Those little Happy Meals and
Happy
stuff.
Meals, but also treat bags.
Oh, sure.
So usually I throw them out. Sometimes I'll just collect them all in a bag and put it like
I do that.
Like they've never seen them before, and then it captures their attention.
Yeah, you bring out the toy. I have the same bag, and when I bring it out, it's like they had never seen them. Yes,
exactly. So it's like all in this go bag. We have crayons, because if a restaurant doesn't have crayons, it's all about like keeping kids busy, but it's always ready to go. Because I feel like there's nothing worse than like being like, oh, where's this? You're trying to get out the door, then you forget it. It's always there, and I probably touch it once a month or once a quarter.
Yeah,
and
if you decide to go out to dinner.
Yes. And it's kind of like replenishing. Oh, there was like an open granola bar in here for 3 months. Maybe I'll throw that out.
That's okay.
But it's just really just about ease and convenience, and just, again, making your life a little bit easier, faster. And we have the same kind of thing I'll pack and I keep in the car.
Yes.
So it's like, obviously snacks are a little different because it's like melted bars in the sun, but like I got diapers, I got wipes, I got bug spray, I got like antiseptic, Band-Aids, just everything you can think of going wrong when you go to the park.
Yes, you're ready. You are prepared. And I love this because it's like you're planning this for your future self, so that when you're in that moment of distress, you're at the park. Okay, they fall down, they get a cut. You're ready. You're ready to go.
And now I'm ready to like do my summer bag, where we got sunscreen, and we've got like sunglasses, and we've got like, I don't know, goggles, because kids love freaking goggles.
I think Ashley just opened up a business called The Go Bag, and she's going to curate go bags for different seasons.
Actually, do you know that actually is my passion.
You know what? You would be really good at that. I think we just identified her life's purpose on Life Hacks.
Oh my God, I've been waiting for this. And last thing to also tell you what I keep in my car. And I know, Katrina, you said you had something similar.
Yeah.
I just keep a huge Costco box
Yeah.
for when I need, like, I don't know, put my groceries in it.
Yes.
Put my gallon of milk so it doesn't fly across my trunk and like explode like it has before. Like, you know, things like that where you're just like, oh, I
Yes.
need something to hold this. Oh, Ashley, you're so smart. You just kept a box in your trunk.
I mean, brilliant. I mean,
I win all the
being a
time.
genius isn't difficult things. It's like, it's being able to simplify complex situations,
Yes.
right? So I have a grocery getter. It's like the black kind of foldable one, but it is so wonderful for like, especially you get flowers, you need to keep things together. And then similarly, I think in the travel realm, life-saving for my kids is that every time we go on a big trip, Ashley, they have an individual backpack that they get to go pack with whatever they want.
Love.
And I say, go find your favorite toys, make sure you've got coloring, and then you can pick out snacks to put in your bag. And they just jam pack these bags. It's so cute to see what's in there. Sometimes I'm like, you put 25 action figures. Okay, that's a great choice. But
And they're all
theirs. It's theirs and they love it. So anyway, travel,
God, I
think
love it.
ahead, make sure you're prepared.
So smart.
One thing I'll give in, and I just have to give this because it has helped me a lot in speeding things up.
Yes.
Shout out to AI. For those people who are like a little leery, I get the leeriness, I get the fear around it, but I'm going to tell you what, I have used this almost every day for probably the last 4-5 months. And just if I'm like, hey, help me think through XYZ or come up with X vacation spots that fit this criteria for these dates, planning trips, everything. Tell me what an itinerary would look like if we went into the city in June.
Totally.
I am obsessed. Now I'm not like giving it, my social security number or anything,
Right.
but like I love AI.
Totally.
And
I
I
think
I particularly have to shout out to Google's Gemini. I love Gemini.
And I think you're right. It really helps because there's so much information out there. You get in that fatigue state,
Yes.
right? Where you're just like, oh, I could search every site, everything.
Yes.
So to distill it down with like some high points, it is a very nice feature.
I think if you haven't
Totally
played with
that.
it, I mean, if you're in the school of thought, like I live in a rural community and we like churn our own butter, then AI might not be for you, but for me,
I thought you were saying you live in a rural
no,
community. I was
if
like,
you are,
did you move?
no, I mean, maybe one day I'll live
I
in
know. Oh my
a
gosh.
compound.
I love it. Save time, helps you think. Well, let's
Yes.
now pivot
I love it.
to life pivots
Okay.
and talk about what are some hacks to kind of pivot when things just get a little intense
Yes.
in
So
life and you just need like to switch up that routine.
I have such an important one. There's a couple schools of thought. When you go out and you do something with your kids, it's like, we're staying, we committed to this and we are not leaving mentality. And then there's the pivot mentality, which is one that I actually embody more often. And so, for example, last night we're at a birthday party and the first hour was fun. And then we went to the pizza and cake part. And then the mood started to go down for my kids. And I'm like, okay, they are exhausted. There's still an hour and a half left. I'm like, we're going to stick around for maybe another half an hour. And then if they still haven't come out of this, like we are going. And I pivoted and I said, okay, we're not staying the entirety. We're going to go say thank you and we're going to go home. And we ended up having this such special night in the backyard. It was beautiful outside. We had a movie night on our little outdoor sectional, popcorn. I mean, and my kids were so happy. And so I think like there's just a beauty, Ashley, in realizing when things aren't going as you hoped in certain situations, recalibrating and allowing for a different experience to take over for the evening.
Totally.
So,
And I think something that shines through too in that example is just like, you got to do what's most important to you sometimes.
Yes.
You can't always be
people pleasing.
people pleasing. If it's not working, it's not working. And I feel like everyone's been there where they've had to adjust and people
Right.
just, hopefully
Yes.
will accept that and they understand.
Yeah, take care of yourself,
And if
I
they
think,
don't, who cares?
like, and this, I think the life pivoting on that one, it's like, don't be stubborn. Don't be proud. Like, don't be embarrassed that you have to leave if your kids are exhausted. Like, take care of yourself because that experience of being home was so worth the pivot. So,
Totally.
and similar to that, I've talked about this before on the podcast, is like snack tray dinner is my lifesaver. Kids are funky. They want to be outside. They don't want to be inside. They're feeling cooped up. Like, put that snack tray dinner together, go outside on the patio if you can, if the weather's nice. And I love it so much.
I love that. And like, yeah, one of my life pivots is the same. Well, the example is the same, but for me, when things are feeling rough or tough or heavy, I always like doing something unexpected, but that's easy. So like something that'll make the kids be like, what? picnic dinner on a blanket in the grass.
Where are we? Is this a different
Easy,
planet?
and it doesn't affect you. Like it doesn't add more stress to me.
No, it's the same dinner, different spot.
Exactly. Like something that just really takes them out of their element. If they're stuck on a thought, it'll like kind of recalibrate their brain, right?
Yes.
Just to be thinking differently, to have a different change of scene. I think I love being home, but we're also very social people who love being out and about. But you have to change your scenery.
Yes.
You have to change your routine because you get too complacent, too like people start to stir. Even the kids, you feel it.
Yeah,
So
they're
just
like same thing again.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do something expected.
I love it.
Like we were talking the other day, have a quick dance party.
It's the best.
Do a picnic outside.
It's the best.
Go on a walk. Something that just like catches people off guard to
Yes.
be like, cool.
Yes.
Let's go.
And then I think we can kind of round this out with just a couple more of our mood boosters. Like I love what you were just saying there is like, you're kind of in a funk, like whatever. These are mood boosters that we both were chatting through, and walks, like you just said. I mean, if I'm feeling lethargic or I'm feeling like just depressed, walk outside. Like walk outside, fresh air, just like clear
Move your body.
Yeah, clear your head, move your body. You've heard this from me a million times. Like I pretty much should work at a salt factory because I love Epsom salt baths. Like it is a mood booster for me.
I still haven't done it.
That's okay. You said you're not a bath person.
I'm not a bath girly.
But I just
But
love
maybe
it.
I'll get an Epsom salt scrub. Is that a thing?
Oh, I wonder if it would do the same thing. I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah, worth a try.
Look into it.
And then my snack and beverage queen over here has a couple.
We got coffees all the time. Iced, hot. I don't what candy coffee. I don't even know. Just coffee and Fresca. And I just sent Katrina this Instagram reel.
Yes.
7-Eleven is doing Slurpee Frescas or Fresca Slurpees.
And it better not be some AI made up thing.
No,
it better be real because I'm coming for you.
That's a real.
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Food person, influencer. Like I was just like, I gotta go today.
Yes.
Maybe I'll take my daughter because she.
I'm
I'm like, I don't want her to drink that much Fresca, but like if she's feeling fancy, she's like, kind of a Fresca. And I'm like, yeah.
I think going and like painting each other's nails, grabbing a Fresca and going for a walk sounds like the best mommy daughter date.
Girl date.
I love it so much. So this is the ice Fresca, like the ices. I'm so excited about it.
Same.
I also am like a little bit of a quick dopamine hit with a chocolate, or I've been jamming so hard on these Willy Wallaby licorice chews. Particularly, I'm on the red right now, but if you can find the sour apple, high fives.
I think it's like Whole Food, or I mean, World Market.
They have a bunch everywhere, but like they also at Benny's Beverage Depot local here, they have the small green ones. The sour apple is my jam,
It's
but
so good.
the strawberries are also
They're
very
like
good.
surprisingly the perfect sweetness.
They are the perfect sweetness. 3 for 90 calories, and I'm like, this is worth it.
So good.
It's worth it.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then, lastly, because you couldn't be type A without saying this, but if like you just want to like a moment of peace, clean up something. I'm not even kidding. Matt will call my little Dyson, like the little quick vac that's like light handheld kind of guy, my toy. He's like, oh, mommy's playing with her toy. I'm like, listen, but like cleaning something, cleaning out my drawers, like donating, cleaning up kids' clothes right now on our pool table downstairs, Ashley. It is like a boys' closet exploded because my son just made a leap from 4T to 5T. Like, cannot get those 4Ts on anymore. And so I'm like, I have to go through all of that. But yeah, it brings me peace to like clean, organize, and things
prep.
like that. And yeah, prep a little bit.
Totally.
But when all else fails, definitely turn on some music and have a dance party.
I mean,
I think we could both agree to that.
Totally. It's one of the best mood boosters around. Well, I feel like I really enjoyed this, just talking about hacks, and hopefully you did too. And remember, after every breakdown,
don't forget the bubbles. And if you're loving us at Bubbles and Breakdowns and you had some life hacks that you enjoy, please share it with us in the comments. Find us on the gram. Make sure you're hitting follow on the podcast wherever you get your podcast, Apple or Spotify. And just thanks for listening. We love being with you all.
thanks for tuning in.
Cheers.
Yeah.